So here's what feels like my 100th video regarding colors on iPhone 15. Yes, we've had this much information regarding colors alone for me to make dedicated videos on. Why is there so much confusion regarding a few shades on some new iPhones? I'm not sure, but anyways, we have new tidbits that goes against everything we've already heard about, so let's delve into it. Now, this new tidbit comes from a random Weibo source. I'm not sure if we should trust them, but they do give us a picture of a Foxconn worker's ID cards. So maybe it's their brothers, dogs, friends, owners, sisters, cousins, brothers, dogs, sister that's told them this. Very trustworthy source. And by the way, would like to remind you guys, like this video and subscribe for more content like this. It would be appreciated. Anyways, they tell us the colors we could see with the regular iPhone 15 models are Midnight Starlight, Green, Yellow, Pink, and Product Red. Now, there are two interesting things to note. Number one, where is my blue? Literally, the only thing I was looking forward to with this year's iPhones was the new rumored blue, because as I've said many times, my favorite iPhone shade of all time is the 10R blue, and so I was jumping in joy when I first heard about the 15 blue, and now it's gone, which is very, very disappointing. Tim, I would have given you so much cash to get that, but now it's just gone. Like, genuinely, I don't care about the periscope zoom or the bigger cameras. I just want this shade of blue on the back of the iPhone, and my dreams have now been crushed. This is mainly why I'm rooting for this report to be false, but based on leaks in the past, the information we get closer to release is usually what ends up being right. And 9to5Mac told us about that blue months ago, so I guess I've got to prepare myself for disappointment, and the best I could do at this point is paint the iPhone 15 in the blue shade I want. I guess there is an upside in that this is going to stop me being stupid because, let's be honest guys, it's kind of a side grade at best if I went from the 14 Pro Max to an iPhone 15 Plus, but genuinely I was considering doing this just to get that blue, so yes, this leak has stopped me being a clown and lining up at the Apple store to get a worse phone. Yeah, I think I might be too obsessed about this blue. Anyways, the second thing to note about this new rumor is that if we do get all these colors at launch, it will be the first year since iPhone 11 where we get all 6 colors at launch instead of 5, because you see, for the last few years Tim Cook has been doing some big brain strats where he releases the final color in the spring to create a spike in sales. This year, especially with the regular 14s kinda flopping all over the place, Apple gave us a spicy yellow, and I'm sure there were those who bought those phones in the spring just to get hands-on with the shades. So yes, I'm kinda surprised Apple's not doing this. But yes, it seems Apple's gonna be breaking this cycle with iPhone 15 and releasing all 6 colors at launch. Or here's a wild theory, guys. What if Apple releases the blue I've always wanted in spring instead? I know I'm kinda getting obsessed about this color at this point, but genuinely there is a chance this could be the case because 9to5Mac is a pretty credible source, and surely Apple wants to release a new color in the spring because it's such an easy thing for them to do. They just buy some new paint, program their fancy machines to use these colors, and yeah, that's basically it. And so yeah, Tim's not gonna miss this chance. Genuinely, if you release this in the spring, I'll give you so much money and buy this on day one. So yes, please Tim, make this dream come true. I would really appreciate it. Please, I'm begging you. Now, for those who want to flex with the Pro models, you might be wondering which fancy shade they're gonna get this year, and we have recently heard about this too, so of course, let's do a quick recap. So for the last few weeks, there's been many reports regarding a Product Red Pro iPhone, and while red's not my favorite color, I was excited to finally get a new shade for the Pro iPhones because we've had years of blue, green, blue, blue again, then green, then a purple in there somewhere. And yeah, basically these are very similar looking shades that looked greyish in most lighting, and so red to spice things up with the 15 series would certainly be nice. The hex code 9to5Mac gave us was 410D0D, and this very much is a premium crimson shade that absolutely oozes a luxury, so yes, it suits the pro aesthetic, and I'm sure there would have been many who buy this on day one. It's a fantastic flagship color. However, as always, this was too good to be true, because Unknowns21, a pretty credible source, has always denied a red color is in the works. They said there was a chance a red finish was being used to test the PVD coating on the new titanium frame on these phones, but actual prototype devices are in a completely different color. And so I was getting myself ready to see what this color was, and then they revealed it, and it's basically the same blue we've already had in the past. Like, please, just stay away from blue. And I know that sounds hypocritical because I was just rambling on about the 15 Plus not coming in blue, but here's the thing guys, the Pro Blues really aren't that blue. For one, they're a darker shade which I don't like, but also, as I said, in most lighting, they're basically grey. And so if it was a light blue, I would be totally excited, but that's not the case. So yes, as you can see, this looks near identical to Pacific Blue, and what's worse is that this brand new shade is grayer and more muted, and yeah, I'm basically already bored of this guys. I'm really praying this won't be the flagship colour for the 15 series, because it looks so dull. Anyways, moving on to more positive news, we do thankfully see the much awaited titanium frame in these renders, and you can see it now has a super cool premium brush finish, similar to Apple Watches. And this is very much something I'm looking forward to, because if there's one thing that mildly annoys me with the 14 Pro, it's a stainless steel finish and how glossy it is and how it looks incredible in the renders, but after a few seconds of use in your hands, it becomes a yucky mess. And so the matte brushed finish of the titanium is actually going to be a massive upgrade. And it's not only an aesthetic change, by the way, because titanium is lighter, so it's great news for those planning to get the Pro Max. Right now, holding the 14 Pro Max is like a gym session for my feeble arms, and my pinky has got permanent damage from trying to hold on to this phone. So yeah, the 15 Pro Max should be a lot lighter. Also, I do want to mention the titanium and PVD coating process could be the reason Apple's being pretty lame with their color choices. We had heard in the past the red finish Apple wanted was hard to achieve with stainless steel, and so I thought, hey, now with titanium it should be possible, right? Well, maybe that's not the case, and so that's probably why Apple's giving us this boring blue shades that I do absolutely despise, but it is a safe choice. There's also a chance all these rumors are completely false, because guess what guys, rumors can be wrong guys. Do remember that Apple's probably testing a bunch of different shades internally that of course don't all see the light of day. I'm sure there is an exotic multicolored rainbow iPhone that Apple has in their HQ, but of course we're never gonna see that release. And so everything we hear from these sources might not be things they actually plan to release. Also, in general, leaks regarding colours have kind of been a hit and miss in the past. For example, rumours were spot on about the 14 Pro's purple, but the 13 Pro was rumoured to come in this fancy rose gold, which we did not get. Similarly, there were reports regarding an orange for iPhone 13 and iPhone 14, and I was very excited for this, but of course, we never got it. And so the moral of the story is definitely be skeptical of all these rumors. I guess that makes this video kind of pointless, but anyways, yes, be skeptical of leaks. So to summarize, these are the colors we're getting with the 15 series. According to sketchy reports you can't always trust, but anyways, the regular models should get Midnight Starlight Green, Yellow, Pink and Product Red. CS, no light blue, that still breaks my heart. Please Apple, make that happen. Anyways, coming to the pros, based on the information from Unknowns21 and what they tell us, it should be Space Black, Silver, a new Titanium Grey, and this new blue shade. So if you really think about it, considering the blue's basically going to be grey in most lighting, Apple's just offering us 3 different shades of grey with the 15 Pro. So yes, how exciting. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this, and thank you for watching.